Hello, everybody. You know what time it is. Let's get right to it. Right then. Now that we are successfully on the other side of the murder gorge, it's time to... I don't know. We'll figure something out. There's a couple things. First, it's an underground hideout. Second, still have peeps over here. They're Hell Knights. And now all the bad guys are actually difficult to kill. I say as I immediately run away from my phenomenal cosmic powers. Yeah, let's not mess with that one for the time being. Let's mess with these. Well, no longer messing with those. You know, you could stop being a griffin once in a
I
while.
don't know how I ended up here, but here I am.
Just once in a while. This aged kobold sitting by a small campfire greets you with an amicable gesture. He doesn't reach for his weapon or hiss menacingly. All in all, behavior is highly unusual for one of his kind. His clothes are quite unusual too. Not many kobolds offer human clothing, nor do they adorn their possessions with spikes or scales. Greetings. My name is Krenunk. I'm all alone here, so you're safe to come closer. He speaks smoothly, without the usual kobold hissing. Moving slightly aside, the kobold points to the carcass of a small animal on a stick roasting over the fire. Dinner will be ready soon. Kobolds are a rather courteous lot, it would seem. I never expected to receive an invitation to dinner from one of your kind. As a guest, rather than a dish, that is. I didn't exactly invite you, Count. My invitation was addressed to the commander. But sit down, help yourself. Beyond the walls of your fancy mansion, you'll find surprises far more unusual than my humble self. Who are you? As I've already mentioned, my name is Krenunk. At your service. I'm a traveler and a friend of the Crusade. I can be your friend too, if you're tolerant towards kobolds. Krenunk utters the word tolerant with shocking ease, as if he is something other than a narrow-minded and savage subterranean beast you expect to be. Kobolds are infamous for worshipping dragons and despising all other race, and few of them would understand the concept of tolerance, let alone subscribe to it. Wait, did you just say tolerant? Are you sure you're a kobold? Ah, so you saw through my disguise. Krunk tried to mislead you with sweet words and ambush you. Of course I'm a kobold. Trust me. You're not the first to be shocked after hearing me speak and realizing that I'm not going to rob or kill you. I'm lucky. If representatives of other races want to be seen as intellectuals or decent conversationalists, they have to read a lot of books, find their manners, and possess a passing knowledge of classical theater, dap themselves in fine perfume. Whereas in my case, all I have to do is not lunge at you with a spear, or hiss at every other word. Was it you who left that note? Of course. Who else would it be? I want to make sure you're interested in the information I can provide. What are you cooking? Judging by its ears and hind legs, it's a hare. Maybe it's a tiger. Depends on your point of view, I suppose. What do you want from me? I want nothing from you. I'm asking for nothing. I'm simply offering help. I sympathize with your cause. I'd like to provide you with every support I can from time to time. Does that work with you? How exactly can you help me? With advice, mostly. Throughout my life, I've seen a lot, and a piece of time-mail advice can be extremely valuable. Don't you agree? Of course, if your advisor is a kobold, the merits are not so obvious, but you're in luck. This kobold right here has extensive knowledge of a variety of manners that you will find useful someday. One more thing I have to offer is this hare, after it's cooked. How do you know so much about demons? I've had some experience with them. I don't want to go into details right now. All I'm saying is that after a rather short, and not even hostile, encounter with them, I stopped eating meat for several years. Alright, what's the catch of your help? No catch. I'm purely acting for altruistic reasons, but my motives are something I would rather not reveal. We just met 5 minutes ago. Don't you think it's too early to expect complete candor just yet? As I have told you, I am a friend of the Crusade. You can choose to trust me, or you can leave. I offer help and I ask nothing in return. So the question is simple. Will you accept the claw of friendship from a stranger? Or is your distrust stronger than your need for help? Whatever. Help would be appreciated. Then we have a deal. You won't regret your decision. Just drop by my camp every now and then, we can have a word. Perhaps I'll even give you some useful tips. Pulling out a small knife, the traveler cuts off 2 strips of meat from the roasted hare. He throws one into his toothy maw while graciously offering you the other. Strange animal for sure, but seems edible. The energy of the whirlwind masks everything in illusion. Harmless-looking animals try to eat you for dinner. Dangerous paths appear to be straight roads, and your enemies. Sometimes your enemies can look like your friends. Have you ever been in a situation like this? First, you think a person is your friend and ally, but then the scales fall from your eyes and you realize they're actually your sworn enemy. So you catch this person, you tie them up, and then you start thinking, how should you treat them now? Like your enemy? Like your former friend? It's hard to decide. What would you do if one of your friends turned traitor? I try to find out what would force the traitor to reveal the truth of the real masters and do whatever that is. What if you had to threaten them with death of their family? Or what would you grant mercy to someone truly despicable? You don't have to answer. I can tell in your eyes that you're willing to do whatever it takes. And that is correct. If you catch a villain, don't rush to put the noose around their neck. First learn everything they have to tell you. As for the principles of morality, you're better stuffing them in your deepest pockets. And don't bandy them around for good reason. I like your answer. You obviously think with your head and don't just parrot instructions of others. Then again, if we're discussing traitors, it's fortunate that betrayal is not reserved for mortals alone. Demons stab each other in the back quite frequently. The rumor is that there's at least 2 demon stashes within Dresden, filled with arms and supplies that were stolen by Daskarites from Baphomets and vice versa. One of them is near the entrance to the fortress, while the other entrance by the citadel. That's valuable information. Where did you learn that? Gossip and hearsay. The world's an ocean of chatter, and I'm quite the skilled fisherman. Well, that's valuable information. Of course it is. I wouldn't waste your time. I just hope that when the time comes for you to make a real decision instead of a hypothetical one, your wisdom won't fail you. Just one bad choice can turn a revered leader into a disgraced pariah. I've seen it happen before. I've lived through something like it. My tribe suffered a disaster caused by just one bad choice. Can you imagine? I don't like telling this story, but it might be useful for you to know it. Perhaps it will serve as a warning. Alright, let's hear it. I was born into a mighty and proud tribe of the Night Ruby. Our caves were vast, our mine shafts were rich in quartz and metal, and our underground lake was brimming with fish. And of course we've had plenty of slaves. The Night Ruby was a model of kobold success. It was a tightly knit, greedy, and aggressive tribe that intimidated even the few nearby human settlements. But there was a flaw underlying our power. Long ago, a leader of our tribe signed a pact with devils, promising them the souls of every tribe member in exchange for hope and prosperity. Since then, every new All-Watcher had agreed to the pact, and the power of the tribe grew, as did the number of lost souls. It was like that until our leader, Almac, came to power. She was a principled and proud elder who didn't want to bend the knee to hell. So she refused to sign the pact, and all sorts of calamity befell our tribe. The tribe was attacked by its neighbors, at the devil's instigation. Epidemics broke out, and then our slaves rebelled. They came to their former masters in the dead of the night. Our clutches of eggs ravaged, our altars desiccated, and our warriors were slain in the burrows. The slaves paid us in full for our cruelty and arrogance. They hunted us, chasing us through the caves and the mine shafts level by level. When we were finally left alone, we had no idea where we were. All we saw around us was darkness, and lurking in that darkness were bloodthirsty and dangerous predators. I think this moment is enough of a cliffhanger to stop there. What? Why are you stopping there? Because I'm an incorrigible tease. I got some suspicions about you. Well, here we go. I come in friendship, and right away I'm distrusted. So, what's got you worried? Your words are full of mysterious omissions. How could I say I'm a kobold of many secrets and contradictions? I keep my mouth shut and the rest of the world at arm's length. That's just my nature. I can't help it. Alright. Well, that's good. I was starting to worry. I could almost hear the noose swinging on the gallows already. I didn't want to be the first kobold in history to be executed for crimes I didn't commit. I want to know more about you. I'm flattered, but what's so special about me? I've never accomplished any feats on the battlefield. I don't know any special crafts, and I don't even belong to an exotic species. I don't have the slightest idea what you would find so intriguing about me. Well, remind me of who you are. I've already answered as much. I have a feeling you're simply trying to exhaust the dialogue tree for content. What do you do? I'm a traveling bard, and I can already foresee your next question. How does a bard who also happens to be kobold manage to earn a living? All the civilized races in Avestan know that when you encounter a kobold, the best course of action is to smash its skull, trample it with a horse, and then burn the remains, just in case. Well, the prejudice that civilized people have regarding my kind is quite understandable. Our infamy as robbers and murderers is more than deserved. So just imagine the spectacle in a tavern when an articulate kobold in decent clothing shows up, offering to share a story or two for a few coin and a mug of ale. I assure you, no matter how big of a deal you are, if you were to drop by a tavern in Andran, all eyes would be on me. I'm an exotic oddity. Why did you decide to come here to the world? I don't like it when the residents of the lower planes get involved in the lives of mortals. I firmly believe that we don't need any advisors to help us handle our own affairs. And we need overlords even less. I have a question about the demons. You seem to know a lot about them. My knowledge is humble, but it's at your disposal. What's a demon's main weakness? It's the fact that they're hostages to their own nature, and by their nature, demons are just a bunch of mad apes, a grotesque parody of ordinary chaos. You don't need to make a bunch of apes angry. You just need to give one of them a banana, and arm the other with a stick. They kill each other without your direct intervention. How do you know so much about demons? I've had some experience with them. Wait a minute, I've already told you this, haven't I? Still flipping through those dialogue trees, aren't we? Naughty, naughty Wargold. Do you know anything about a wound inflicted by demons that first appears, then disappears, then literally appears again? Do I need to resort to platitudes such as the weirdest tricks can be expected from demons, or can I just skip that part? I've never heard of anything like what you're describing, but the new sorts of nasty stuff appear in the world wound every day. However, if we were to think about it some more, don't you think that this wound doesn't cause enough trouble to something the demons did to you on purpose? When you are hit by the magic of the abyss, you know instantly that death is coming your way, and fast. Everything is clear to me now. That's a bold statement. Have you heard about my unusual power? I've heard that you're either extremely lucky, or quite the opposite. You survived the massacre at Canabras just to spearhead a new suicide mission. On the other hand, you survived then, and most likely you'll survive now. Good luck in your noble endeavor. I'm going. You're too creepy and cryptic. Good luck. I believe you'll need it. Man, I did not need to go that hard with this guy's voice, but I'm happy I did. Also, hi, Lyra. Enjoy your daily dose of kobold. I see I came at the right time. You did? Yeah. Well, it's 2 in the morning. Time to sleep. Into the box we go.
Did the world just forget me?
Cool. You still have your claws. That's good. What? How? What if? What could have? I visited here just a month ago. Everything was alive. But now? Not 1 month ago, old Blake. 100 years have passed. Not this 100-year nonsense again. I don't believe it. It's impossible. This is all fake. An illusion conjured up by some Oglins to hide the real village away from prying eyes. We must search everything. Find the people. Learn where they're being kept. Free them. And snap the horns off of these puxies that did it.
I learned this from my grandpa.
Can't hide from me.
Popper. Well, Jeff, why are you sticking a knife in your head? See, War Chief? Someone lives here after all. Must be a spirit. Doesn't look hostile. This isn't what I expected to see here.
Yet another obstacle.
Yeesh. Should have brought Ember for the debuffs. Spooky ghost. Ghostly shapefire is in the air. It appears the spirits of dead Socorus is still licking the face. What do you think, Goldberg? Happy lives leave no spirits. That's as much we know. What exactly a spirit needs, though, is something even an experienced shaman can't always work out. Let's take a good look around this place. We'll find some clues. Well, hey, let's keep going then. Fair enough, War Chief. Let's keep moving. That,
Let's have some fun. Cover me, all right?
I was about to say, that is obviously Spooky Boy. Who's Barton?
Did you see that? Aha!
This is a landslide.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Full plate. Plate. Plate, 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 plate.
Might be trap, might be treasure. This is my kind of work.
Ooh, bones. Back! Do not disturb the repose of the damned! Leave! The valley of sorrow and grief is not a place for the living! I'll just loot your corpse and be on my way. Do as you will, but remember, no wicked deed goes
If you
unpunished.
find trouble,
Stab you or zap you? Why not
they
both?
did. Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
Yoink. Charisma damage. Oh, no loss there. So... did you not know about the weird ritual place? Of course not! How could I have? I thought this was just a place for certain things. What is this? It's a swine moor, Chief, and not one you would build to honorable gods. In this altar, there's no goats they butchered here. A vile cult of some man-eating filth right under our feet. What happened here? A slaughter. First the ritual of some kind, followed by the regular sort. So it wasn't Oglins that put the village to torch. It was people. They sold themselves out for the Oglins and raised arms against their own. So your kin from the village were worshippers of demons? No! No, I don't believe this. This cannot be. They're my kin. We drank from the same flagon. Surely I would have noticed if they were up to foul business. Stop denying the obvious. What makes you think anything here is obvious? We're up to our necks in Oglins, demons, fae, angels, and all sorts of things that go bump in the night. You know what they're fond of, messing with mortals, don't you? No, you can't trust your eyes, and you've got to follow your heart. And my heart is telling me that people would never do something like this. Alright, if it wasn't your kin that did it, explain what we just found. Must have been of some outsider of some kind. Heck, maybe they weren't even from Sikoris. The borders a stone's throw away from here. They came brandishing their cult, killed everyone, and built this rotten thing in the cellar and shut the blame on our people. That's what happened. Well, just you wait, blackguards. I hate to show my ignorance, but do people worship demons as a curse? Folks worship all kinds of things. We're not Mendivians. We don't teach each other as which belief is right. Of course, most stuck to the gods and spirits of their homeland, but if the otherworldly powers called and you answered, worship Perla's frozen backside or a poxy on a flying broomstick if you like. Nobody will bat an eye unless you start pestering others with your faith. There was a big commotion in Sikoris, as I recall, when that troublemaker Aron showed up. Back then, some gods or crickets or grasshoppers had gained quite the following, can't remember which. Those crackpot minded their own business until that bigwig from Absalom, a living Goldadol, claimed to be worshipping the Oglins. Drove him off, set fire to the shrines. They turfed him out of the country, which was fine by me. He would have started hounding everyone else, mark my word. You do realize Hyrotin was waging a war on Dascari, the Lord of Locust, the demon lord we're currently fighting? Did he? So Hyrotin was right after all. You don't say. We called him every name under the sun. But no. You must have taken against him for a reason. If the Lord of the Weevils was so nasty, why didn't Hyrotin put an end to him along with his cult? So much for being a living god. He came here, made a mess, didn't finish what he started, and skipped back to Absalom for time for tea. That's no way to do a job now, is it? No, it's not. Pah! Well, what now? Not much to do there, is there? The ones who did this to my kin are now gone. We won't be able to handle it alone. So that's that. This is serious business, we need help. Let's up to the Stone of Voices. In an hour, the whole of Sikoris will know the slaughter. We won't be able to hide for the entire country. Come on! Okay, but first, loot. Mine.
I'm gonna rip them in half.
Ah! Yes!
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Ah. Hey.
Drawing time.
Retreat already?
Give me your stuff. Give me your stuff around the mouth elementals.
You can handle my sight, right?
I'll remove this obstacle.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
They don't know how fragile they are.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
This will be the stuff of legend.
You know, for a Pathfinder game, the game's pathfinding sure leaves much to be desired.
Just don't blame me. This is my kind of work. Pretty good, aren't I?
Hey!
See? No problem.
Ask of rapid place.
All they took from me, I'll take back.
Alright. Have the Num Num mask. Ooh, loot.
Crusading isn't that boring after all. Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Get my strength back.
The mongrel did it.
Can't hide this from my eyes.
Don't mind me. Fine.
Stuff. It was so worth it to go over to this Sarkoris place after all. All this stuff is mine! But now where the heck am I supposed to go? Now, if I've learned anything, it's that you don't touch random rocks without quick saving first.
I welcome your company.
And also without buffing.
Here it is, look! The Stone of Voices, and scarcely a mark on it. Now I'll find out what's going on here. I'll call the tribes from all over Sarkoris. They'll see the spirits, and together we'll work out what kind of scoundrel is behind all this. We'll find them, catch them, and rip their head off.
Well, I'm not going to stop you.
I like to see somebody try.
Nothing happens.
Hold on. Something's not quite right here. Now, let's see.
Well?
I feel nothing. There's no one there. They're gone. They're all gone. In all of Sarkoris, there's not a single living voice. How can this be? My country is gone. My clan is dead. My God does not speak to me. My time has been and gone 100 years past. Who am I now? Who in the world has need of me now?
What filthy creatures seeking here? Have you led these people here to feed them to me? Commendable. Are you the vermin to destroy this village? You're not going to pay for everything you've done. And here's the little man with red hair. My master warned me you were dangerous. But to me, you are just a light snack. And your master, who would that be? So many unnecessary questions. What for? You're never going to need that knowledge. Alright then, I'll just beat it out of you. How brave. I enjoy killing brave prey.
Did we step on their toes?
A half-dead pile of fur, still bearing a teeth. Fuck! She would lose forever. Oh, turn order.
Distract them from me.
Play mark.
You won't survive me.
Whoops, nerd.
Time to share your treasures.
Right, time to show off why Nenio is Bayo. Dead. Instant death. Let's see here. I got everyone protection from evil. Let's get protection from chaos up and running. And let's kill that succubus.
This.
Cover me, all right?
Are you all fireballable? You are! Thank God for selective channel.
Make every strike count.
Bonk.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Is everyone still within fireball range? Yes. Ah, great. We've been level trained. Darian, rattle her bones.
You've crossed the wrong monk.
Guess that's the end of that. Ah! Camera angles. Time to go back and sell all of our loot. Okay, let's do some stuff before I accidentally reset the thingamabobber. It just wastes a bunch of movement. Let's go fight these guys. They have an item. I want the item. Also, it's a really good item for Nenio, so... No, I didn't want to skip turn. I wanted to... do that. Boink. 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 Oh god, they basically... oh god, they basically take no damage whatsoever. I should have been fire blasting these guys. But then again, Captain Obvious says I... ah, here's where the damage comes from. Serpentine maneuver. Ow. And just kill one zombie. It took 12 people to kill one zombie. Sounds about right, really. Magical reserve. Spellcasting units that not particularly useful. That's 3 to saving throw. You know what? Sure. I'd rather not have my most powerful units be under the effect of something like a dominate person spell, so yeah, we'll go with that. Ooh, more money. Waragold would instantaneously approve of acquiring more money. Cultist fighters. Let's get rid of the babaus. I believe they're kind of annoying in this mode. Let's get rid of the swarm. Because while these cultists are plentiful, they're pretty tanky. They don't have any weird effects that will fuck your shit. Oh, way to go, genius. You're killing your own guys over there. With enemies like these, who needs allies? Alright. Yoinked the Kasploink. Now, go back down here. We go back to camp where we're going to take a nap. Commander, ever since he came back to the camp, Ulbrich hasn't been himself. No wonder after what he found in the village. I think you better check on him. Eh. Alright. If there's anyone who can help him right now, it's you. War Chief! Come sit with me. Drink to the memory of my kin. Give them a proper send-off. Are you drunk? A little bit. It's not about the beer, though. It's my remembering. Well, I won't say no to free drink. Yeah. As black snow grows o'er the fields, and red grain full o'er the wheels. And then there was Yigva. I was a boy. Tiny lad. Only 9 he was. Such a curious boy. Spent his time climbing trees and scouring ditches, looking for the nest of funny-looking pebbles. I gave him a little axe with a carved handle. Now that handle is just lying there, on the cave floor. I've seen many things in my time, Lord Chief. I've gone to war. I've led my clan through a plague. Through bitter, hungry winters. I buried my fellow warriors, friends, loved ones, but in those days, after the worst of winters, there was always spring. And after days of mourning, there were no more babes to name. That's how it always was. And now this is it. The end. The end. No kin, clan, land. My god is silent. Even my time. Even that's past. Let's have another. Margot's just sitting there incredibly awkwardly, like she wants to say, like, just fuck off, this isn't my problem, I don't care, but, like, even this is being a lot for her, and she doesn't know what to do. That's what we can do. Just, you know, within reason. Drinking and forget ourselves is the last thing we should be doing. As long as we live, it's our duty to remember. Alright, Lobrig. I should get going. Come on! It's not even late. Sit with me a little longer. Please. Fine. I can stay a little longer. There you go. There's always time for a beer and a song and a memory. Listen, Oldling. I don't know exactly what you want me to say. It's just... I can't even begin to imagine what's going through your head right now. But hey, we still have this band of weirdos. You're not entirely alone. Well, that's what I feel like. Like I'm all alone. Tell me what, Chief. Who am I? Who needs me in this world and who's yours? Hey! Hey, come on! You're a good fighter! And you're also a really good fighter. party needs you. Come on. Your party is something, alright. I've never seen a stranger crowd. Oddballs, outcasts, rejects. Oh, am I these days? Another outcast. Which means this really is where I belong. You know, I feel better after talking to you. Thanks, War Chief. You've gotten yourself one crazy world here, but hey, if there are folks like you around, they'll fit in somehow. Ooh. Right then. Enough of that for today. When victory is ours, we can honor everyone's memory properly. It'll take a sober head to win. I am long overdue for a nap. God!
Hey, is it true that you Shaylin clerics go around looking for a pretty girl and start falling over yourselves to worship her? And if you bring the pretty girl back to the temple, you get paid cash? Okay, so here's the deal. We catch a succubus, bring it to the temple, and split the payout. Hang on, why are you laughing?
I'm not. It's just a cough.
I am not good at dealing with other people's emotional turmoil. I think. At least Rachel, I don't like that guy, but at least he has his shit together. I think. I'm not sure, honestly. Alright, time to sell some of the junk I got there. What am I, Commander? I won't forget it. Not in a million years. Can't stop shaking whenever I think about Leopard's smile. It's a miracle that we lost so few back there. The soldiers realized that if you made the wrong decision, half the army wouldn't have made it out. They're scared. They're scared. Things are only going to get less from here. What if we held a wake? Lit some bonfires, poured some wine, raised the cups in the memory of fallen. Do our troops some good. Yeah, sure. Why not? As long as I don't need to pay for anything. Never, Commander. Everything will be proper, solemn, and with due respect for the fallen. Mourning the dead, not celebrating a wedding. That's not what I said at all. Look, just show me what you've got. I need to sell some shit. Just doesn't even give me any money for the garbage weapons. As much as it wounds me to give away the falchion, it's not like we're gonna have any classes that can use it. There we go. Lots of more money. Oh yeah, and I probably should, like, share that loot around, shouldn't I? Heavens knows Soseo's going to need the more armor class, the better. So, actually, let's give him the +1 plate, because he's probably going to need it more than Sela is. Sela with her shield and her mount that allows her to attack tank heads. Let's see here. Oh, break. You can have that just for. I know it's 1 less AC, but hey, you got more movement speed out of the deal. Although, yeah, your frontline fighter usually gets some armor class. Give the dexterity to you. The brain piercer to you. Anything else? Anything important? Oh yeah, I should check to see if Okay. Got more stuff for you. Buy my junk! Oh yeah, and I need to give Ninio the ring. This is going to be super useful. Magician's ring grants more use for use magic device and increases the DC of illusion skills by 2, meaning we get the chance to do more damage with our phantasmal killers. I love how pretty much the only spells Nenio hasn't learned at this point are all pretty much just stuff that Nenio can't really even use anyway. Alright. Baba Booey. And we have more minions. And we can also get more Hell Knights, which is something we're actually going to want, because we have no good cavalry units at the moment. We are going to want more Hell Knights, because they are much better units than the clerics, that's for sure. Alright, let's see what else we can get. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Let's go see what's in the shallow grave. A traveling merchant. Good evening now, is what it says in the... Good evening to there. Well, this is what day looks like at the likes of the World Wound. Can't really tell, but no matter. Be it day or night, the skillful salesman always has the best deals you can find anywhere. Ah, you're in luck meeting me today. I got a special offer. A free scroll for every half-orc customer.
Free scroll? Give me that.
Ah, here you go. I chose it myself. Half-orcs are famous for not sparing themselves in battle and dropping from exhaustion. Please take care of your health.
Show me what you got.
Have a look. Pick anything you like. Buy all of it. Buy all of it. Buy property. Buy property in New Orleans.
What? New Orleans?
Yes, I happen to have a little place up in New Orleans. Little pad I got going down there.
The heck do you do in New Orleans?
Oh, you know, we get to go fishing and throw beads at people. We don't have a half battle in charisma yet, so might as well get that.
Ugh, the waiting's never fun.
Although, do we really need it? We don't need this hat. We're not gonna have. There's no bard characters in the game, unfortunately. Or at least none in this playthrough. Don't need that. Yeah, we don't need that. Time to leave. Chat's really dead today. Nobody's here. Nobody loves me. Everybody if I were a rich man. Yabba dibba 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 day. What does Vinny Vinesauce do to get more viewers? All he does is just have years of experience, better equipment, can record at like higher resolutions than I can. But like other than that, all he does is just talk about sweaty butt cheeks all day. I can talk about sweaty butt cheeks all day. Watch, I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. I'm reaching out and grabbing life by the sweaty butt cheeks. You know, I just realized the problem. Now that I've talked about the sweaty butt cheeks, I can't really, don't really have anything else to say beyond that. Maybe there is more artistry to, talking about sweaty butt chicks. Clearly I was wrong about everything. I'm just in a heated discussion about how good or bad XP leveling is in D&D. I don't like XP leveling. Save XP leveling for the video games. Milestones all the way, baby. I guess it really does depend on what kind of a campaign you're running. For instance, like, if you have like a bunch of optional side stuff that you want the players to do, or if you run like a more if you want more like a more linear campaign which goes from like moment to moment to moment to more story beat to story beat to story beat with very little in terms of like optional side stuff, then milestones are better. And those tend to be the campaigns I like doing. And when I do optional stuff, I usually provide wards that aren't XP. Things like totally sick magical items. And but like if you have something that's like a lot more of an open world D&D game, as like doesn't have as much of a clear direction as the campaigns I like to run, then XP is going to be more your
You
thing.
know, you lucked out with your horns. At least yours don't tear a hole in every hood you wear. But we'd be even luckier if...
We never had the damn things in the first place.
Let's get Sheila here, just so I have someone who can carry more of my loot. This right here is a big army of succubi. Or incubi. They are going to absolutely wreck my shit if I go and fight them. I'm going to now go and fight them. Or I would. I didn't immediately run out of movement. Oh! They're running away. Well, that was easy! Well, problem solved! Good work, everybody! If all else fails, just hoard a bunch of junk units that will raise your challenge rating to max so that the enemy just has a morale failure and runs away. I am so good at this video game. Massive skills. Massive dubs. Let's see here. Any ranged units? Okay. Just shoot the big guy then. I'm still amazed the fact that Chief over here is not the main character of Wrath of the Righteous, considering, look, 63 people dead from from single scorching ray. Everyone's talking about the Knight Commander's amazing mythic powers. Where's this? Where's this OP garbage? Wait, what am I doing? It's a ranged unit. What am I doing? What is wrong with me? See? This... Well. Okay. Yoinked. Points an additional feat at level 20. Let's take extensive infirmary so that way we can have more people die on us and not have it be an issue. There's just a guy over there, just minding his own business. Let's kill him. Kill the axe throwers first. Oh, that was easy. Alright, you two hold ground. Who's gonna die? You're going to die. Probably just kill these guys on their own sim. So let's soften up the encroaching baddies. Yeah, that was the right strat. See, and I get to go again. I am so good at this game. All skill. All skill, baby. All skill, baby. Fucking rickety wreck, son. Wara Gold can actually use that, but she's not going to. Alright. And everyone's sleepy. So, time to nap. Why is Waragold helping out with the protective rituals? She is not built for religion. She is atheist. Ban the spam bot.
My dear Nenio, did you know that the best folk remedy for snoring is a pillow pressed to the face of the snorer? Give it a try tonight if you hear anyone start to snore.
How very interesting. Thank you for the tip. The next person to snore will be subject to immediate experimental healing. This will be fascinating.
Nenio murders somebody in cold blood. Then again, she's always done that, so nothing new here, I suppose. Now we could take that fort, but the problem is that if we take that fort, the story happens. And it's a pretty distressing story beat, so we're gonna wait on that. I am inside the horse.
Together, we stand. A bright future awaits.
Come to think of it, I have just not been giving I've not been giving not been giving Sela her spells. Let's go with that. Denied. Gored corpse. Lovely.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
His body is covered in terrible wounds. It's clear they are left not by animal teeth, but by a skilled torturer's hand.
Oh boy. Alright, everyone, time to get into the kinky sex dungeon.
Did you have to phrase it like that?
What?
This is my kind of work.
What, you mean to tell me the fact that we just got it here by cleaving through an entire fort of incubus and you think that isn't what it is? Come on. I expected better of you, Walter. See?
Is lacking.
Incubus right there. See what I'm talking about? I know what I'm.
You're irrelevant.
Is this a mock fight?
I found something.
This is my kind of work.
Alright, is the dumb fight around here? Oh god, that's a will-o-wisp!
For me.
Why didn't I prepare protection from energy?
Can't hide from me.
Well, just do that thing you're very good at.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Oh, look! It's stocks. Stonks. For a second there, I thought it was a guillotine, but that's, for a kinky sex dungeon, that's far too humane. And the boss music is, approaching, so...
Are we ready to move out?
I don't know if there's anyone invisible here, but I don't see anybody yet, so... Alright.
Made to be broken.
No time for debate.
What? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Darren! Why did you do that? Stop that, Darren. Look, Darren, I know you're a horny little bastard and probably want to jump right into the incubus torture chamber, but come on.
Smile. The world.
Show some restraint. I haven't leveled up my horse. Travesty. Don't really want weapon focus. Do I have outflank yet? I do not. I do now. Let's see here. Gonna be incubus all over the place, so...
Rely on me.
Are we ready to move out?
Haste. And then...
Refuse to accept their statement.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Alright, who's the big boss guy? Chevelle the Pain Connoisseur. Sounds like that's the big guy. Smite him.
The light. Take you.
Boing.
Cover me, all right?
Darren, rattle his bones. Darren,
You won't survive.
Darren, twist that guy's balls.
The inheritance. Guide my blade.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Wumpus. Ah, this is useful. This is the Chainmail of Camaraderie. It's basically the best light armor in the game because it gives bonuses to flanking. And so, we're absolutely going to be putting that on Warrior Gold. Because it also, well, actually it's medium armor, but you know, hey, it's alright. Also,
We will win this war.
and also this really, super sick ring. Man, see that doesn't have any strength boosting belts? Let's change that. Here we go. Let's see here. Who needs a boost to both their strength and their dexterity? I'll think of somebody.
This experiment has gone awry.
Not even close to leveling up. We're gonna need more peeps. Gonna need more peeps. Gonna need more loot. So, my cat's over here. He's just licking himself. He's licking himself without a care in the world at this point. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that in about exactly 8 minutes I'm going to pick him up and scoop him and bring him over here to the microphone. He'll never know. Alright, Darren. It's time for us to get thoroughgoingly smashed. Nat 1 on the camouflage, and we still successfully nail it because we're just so good. We're too good. Right, Darren time.
My not so numerous, but nonetheless dearest guests. About a year ago at my last birthday party, I assured you all that I nurtured a deep-seated hatred for boring people who give protracted speeches in the misplaced belief that their inner thoughts are of any interest to anyone but themselves. Now I am a whole year older and also a full-fledged crusader, an honorable position that requires me to be as dull, pedantic, and vexing as I possibly can. Therefore, a speech it is. The revered cleric Nestrin, my guardian and tutor, often told me that those who live a sinful life may expect to join the abyssal hordes after they die. This is why their path is the most despicable of all. A part of their soul may return to Mendev in the abominable form of a demonic invader. Every time we see a demon, we might as well think about it. What if this wretched creature used to be your great-great-grandfather? What if certain parts of this pointy-tailed beauty used to belong to your pious cousin? They say that the demons represent the sins of the souls they are made of. Succubi emerge out of lustful souls. Vandals turn into Abracandilu. Gluttons become Nabasu. I, for one, am determined to commit as many different sins as possible, so that the distributive mechanism of the abyss breaks when it tries to decide what to do with my soul. You, my dearest guests, will be my assistants in this complicated task. Eat, drink, and indulge yourselves in whatever vices you can. Let nobody leave this house as righteous as they entered it. Live every day like it's your last. After all, nobody knows when that day will arrive, do they?
Oh, interesting.
What? Find anything interesting?
Nothing really. I just took note of a few things. I attempted to find out whether anything unusual or mysterious has happened with the Count over the last 10 years. During my conversations with his acquaintances, two people noted how he never speaks of the revered Nestrin, priest of Iomade, who was his guardian tutor. Did he mention Nestrin in his speech, whatever that might mean? You told me to try to find out if anything odd happened to Darren over the last 10 years. Some of his servants complained about a strange occurrence in the house, like objects moving themselves or candles going out. Of course, that could simply be a figment of the imagination. It's also very well known that the Count often fights various spellcasters to entertain him, and encourages them to use their magic in mischievous ways. Practically the whole of Mendev knows a story about the three drunk wizards and their teleportation race across the roof of Canabras after the party of the Count's house. What I'm trying to say here is that any fluctuations in the residual magic at his house is not at all surprising. It was a matter of the abduction, however. A gang of bandits kidnapped the Count hoping for a ransom, but the only reward they got was death. Afterwards, the Count told everyone that he had hired the bandits for himself as a joke. The other mercenary squad that freed him and executed the bandits was also his employ. Nobody really wants to delve too deep into the case to confirm the identity of those wretched cutthroats, but there was one disturbing fact about it all, and I don't mean the Count's bizarre idea of harm. The mercenaries supposed to have freed him also cut the bandits' heads after they had already killed them.
Their heads were cut off? You mean the bandits who had already attacked Darren?
Yes. Perhaps I wouldn't even notice the detail had I not visited Heaven's Edge after the tragic incident, but I remember we also found several headless bodies of both guests and demons. We thought they might have been decapitated during the fight.
Alright, what do we need to do?
Yeah, this is the hardest part. We need to dive deep into the past of this place, which requires casting several different spells over some time. It would be very convenient for me if nobody interrupted this process, especially the Count himself. I don't think he remembers my face, but a suspicious stranger casting unknown spells might attract his attention. All in all, I want you to distract the master of the house. Right now, he is playing the host of the very place I like to start with.
So I distract him. Let me guess. With my feminine charms.
Any possible idea I might have had was completely blanked out by you saying that. Maybe your companions can assist you somehow. Or you could take a look around. Perhaps something that can help us.
Alright, I'll get to it.
Good luck. Come back to me when the Count leaves. I'll tell you everything I managed to find out. me show you something.
Alright, time to cause trouble on purpose. Gotta help Soseo. Nah, you're no help at all.
Your estate could be made into a formidable defensible outpost. Yes, I am ready to revenge, and I am very serious about it.
Ooh, stuff. I... Ooh, what's this? It's free stuff. Not bad.
What does this bracer do? These spells allow talking hack. Hey, Camilla. Camilla, never beating the allegations as usual. Ah! Suddenly horse! I have always considered myself an aesthete, not a hero. When doomsday comes, I thought I'd pour myself a glass of 100-year-old wine, sit in the front row, and watch the world burn. Playing the violin was also an option. Now I'll be damned if I know how I end up in the Fifth Crusade. How did I become the companion of a heroine chosen by Ione?
You know, I'd say it was our destiny to be together.
Oh, do go on.
Tell me more about Heaven's Edge.
The estate was truly a beautiful sight. Its lush gardens and placid ponds. The house itself is not that large, however. This land was part of a border region before even the world wound, so my ancestors took it into account when laying the foundation. The larger the mansion, the harder it is to defend. I'd gladly give you a tour, but there's not much to see. I don't have much time, so my servants only managed to clean up this yard. Great hall, a couple of rooms. There's nothing interesting about them, except, well, the magical firefighting system powered by water elementals. I'm not sure it still functions, though.
I'm going for a stroll.
Seize the chance to have fun. Almost anything could be forgiven, but boredom, that is a crime against life itself.
Hey, Ember, light something on fire.
Ember just straight up saying, I don't like it here. This party is stupid. She's so real. It's fully off kills us. Let's full involved in this here. Let's see here. I wonder if I had a fireball. If I put that in there. No, I guess it didn't work. Dang it. If I had like an ever-burning torch or something, I could probably put it in there or something. Actually, I have an idea. Where is it? Grab a firebomb. What did I find? There's a hidden cache inside the wall. You can see a keyhole among the decorations. Quick, light something on fire! Unavailable! Thank you, horse, for breaking the game for me. I'd rather, let's redo that for a second. Where's the horse? Where is the horse? It disappeared! I destroyed the horse. I think it's more likely that I destroy the horse. I mean, which one of us threw the firebomb on it? This party lacks a certain spark. Spill the wine!
Whoops! Sorry.
And did you also not mean to ruin a suit that costs more than a thoroughbred? Don't fret. I have a spare. Just you wait. When I return, I'll look even more stunning. I see you did your part well, Commander. Thank you. Now get ready to watch and listen closely. I will unravel the past of this place and try to show you what I find. My dear guests, the Lady of Heaven Edge welcomes you all today. I hope this day is as bright for you as it is for me, because on this day, my only precious, sometimes arrogant, but utterly beloved child was born. The child is usually a reflection of the parents' caretakers, Countess. Will you allow a humble tutor of this man to address the guests and the man of the hour as well?
Can't we go a day without your sermons? It's my birthday after all.
Day. I'm sure the Reverend Nastrin only wants to hug you and offer his best wishes on your birthday. Wait, what's that noise?
Oh!
The sorceress of evil has come to your celebration, mortal. Did you prepare a treat for me, too?
What do you want, spawn of the abyss?
I've already done everything I wanted to. Hey, you, doddering cleric, look around. Don't you notice anything odd? The plague is in your wine, in your food, in the air around you, in your blood. Soon all will die. Pray to your pathetic goddess and call upon your healing powers all you want, but they're not going to help you. Nothing will help you. I will give you a chance to see it for yourself, and when I return, the grey realization will have already sunk its teeth into your throats. Oh, how I love watching the mortals in their fire desperate hours. Mwah! First appearance of the disease and the Elitu. Bringing out the sisters of the cursed Minago. So far, everything I've seen matches the official version of the events.
What people in the vision?
Countess Selena Arende was Darren's mother and one of the most beautiful women in the history of Mendiv. She was an Asimar, just like her son. The old man was the esteemed cleric Nestron, our Count's guardian and tutor. He was well known for his unfaltering faith and iron will. I was only passing acquaintance with him, so I can't tell you anything more than that. I didn't recognize the others, but Darren told me that the first victims of the disease were his second cousin and cousin's wife, hailing from the eastern border.
Couldn't the cleric have cured the disease?
I can't say for certain, but I believe there was nothing he could have done. Magical diseases are already difficult enough to cure, and this plague struck very fast indeed. Now we must find out what happened next.
Okay, what now?
I can sense the aftershock of this very strong outburst of emotion and memory somewhere in the west wing of the house. Something must have happened in one of the rooms. Please check if anyone is there distracting the TV. Lure Darren out of the room. Oh boy.
Oh, hello.
Commander, I assume you have an urgent matter that requires my, attention.
Oh, hello there. I'm absolutely... You know, with those stunning and gorgeous biceps, I bet you couldn't persuade Camilla to dance with you.
Now that is a challenge. I can imagine her either gracious acquiescing or deftly slipping deadly poison into my wine for just suggesting it. Such is our dearest Camilla. You've given me a brilliant idea.
Oh, he put back on all his clothes. What a shame. I wasn't thinking of anything. Oh, it's just you, Hopblade.
I see you were able to do as I ask. Prepare yourself. This vision might be rather difficult to watch.
It's okay. I just saw something quite recently that wasn't.
Mother! Mother, can you hear me? Mother! Hey, my boy. Don't come any closer. I have this disease. Mother, listen! The revered Neston has sealed the gates. He said he won't open for anyone to leave the estate. If the plague reaches the larger settlement, no one will be able to stop it. He claims this is why the demons attacked us in the first place. That they knew that we were going to call upon the strongest clerics to heal us, and those clerics would catch the disease and die as well. The fat baron and his family tried to escape, but 3 armed paladins barred the way and said they wouldn't let him go. Mother, we need help. Ganabras is full of clerics wizards, and demons know who else. They might be able to go stop it. We need to go there as soon as possible. We must obey the Reverend Nestrin. We are the Lords of Mendev, and we must protect our people. If the plague, if it reaches Canapris, thousands of innocent people will die. I don't care about any innocents! You're ill, Mother! You're dying! You must tell them to open the gates and take you to Canapris. They won't listen to me, but you're the lady of the state. They can't refuse you! I can't. I must. Please leave, my dearest. Don't lose hope. You can still... Now I have an answer to one of my many questions. Nobody went to Canabras in search of help because the revered Neston didn't let them. He valued the safety of the city more than the lives of his flock of the state. What a difficult choice that must have been.
Yeah. Was there really no other choice?
Who can say now? They could have sent one of the paladins to bring help from Canabras, assuming that Knights of the God were immune to disease. Perhaps Nestrin thought that he might need them to maintain order. Or maybe he understood that the demons would not allow anyone to leave anyway. Or maybe the plague was so strong that it could mow down even the most righteous warrior. We will never know if any of these hypotheses are true. I've never been in the Reverend Nestrin's position, but I know the price of a difficult decision, especially those you have to make quickly. I have no right to judge him, but we must continue our investigation. The next site I would like to examine is the Great Hall. There we must find the remains of Nestrin and the demons. I assume they killed them in the confrontation, but we must make sure of that. Please help me clear the area so I can study it.
The entire hallway?
Oh boy. Yeah. You are an extraordinary dancer, Lady Camellia. And that is the truth, not flattery.
You, on the other hand, are an extraordinary liar count, and that is the truth, not an insult.
Ho there, Waragold! Camelia's frosty attitude breaks my heart, but that dance of hers was easily one of the best moments of the evening. How have you enjoyed this party? Have you had a good time?
Yeah, I'm having the time of my life.
At least someone here is having fun. Fine, let's change the subject. I thought the unique ambiance of Heaven's Age and the fact that we're on the very border of the whirlwind would make this celebration special. I thought the past would resurface and make itself known. Well, it seems even ghosts don't wish to attend my parties anymore. What can we do to liven up the evening?
You know what I think? Drinking contest.
Ah, yes, the tried and trusted method for salvaging a dull party. For salvaging anything, actually. I'm ready. But who's my competition?
Sila, fight for the honor of all paladins.
Yes, ma'am, Commander. Darren, my boy, you've still got time to back out. If you don't want Andy Sealer to spank you in front of anyone now, do you? And what will you do if I win? Are you going to cry and pray to Iomade for alcohol-resistant aura? Now that would be something worth seeing. Let's drink till one of us falls unconscious or begs for mercy. That was just a little warm-up. I say, up for more? The fear of your inevitable defeat has already got the better of you, Darren. I can see in your eyes, boy. Come on, let's have another round. Will this be the one that knocks you flat? Failing such a battle against such a worthy opponent won't even bruise my ego. Especially if you carry me upstairs to bed afterwards.
I'm cheering for you, Darren. Go on, Count. Show us what you got.
That was unexpected. I thought everyone was against me. Well, cheers to that. Are we done here? Are you ready for another round? To whom should I dedicate this glorious feat? Punting the highly self-absorbed prick of a count in his place? To my dearest royal cousin, I am sure any failure of mine will bring her joy. Oh, my head. My grandfather. Or perhaps my great-grandmother put this bottle in the family cellar. So why did it fall to the scorn? So why did it fail the scion of the illustrious Rende in this time of need? I don't feel well. Hey everyone, let's go back outside. I need to get fresh air in my lungs. Ha! So long, Count. Here we are again, Commander. Let's take another glimpse into the past. Why are you running from me, my sweet prince? Come on. Let me touch you. I'll give you... Get away from him, demon! Let the boy go. By the blade of the inheritor, you touch him over my dead body! You are a pathetic old cleric. Are you the guardian of this charming little prince? Oh well, you got at him in vain. The disease is already circulating his body, and soon he will rot before your eyes. You won't be able to help him, and well, I can at least make sure his death is beautiful, clean, and sweet.
We'll see about that.
Something's wrong, Commander. My spells are not working as expected. It's some kind of supernatural explosion occurred here 10 years ago, blending everything together. Magical auras, emotions, a memory. I will try to read it again.
Could it be dangerous?
I cannot say for certain, but it's unlikely. The past is the past. No one can travel through time except some unique and powerful entities like Aeons, or perhaps the eldest of the First World. Even though the past is a place of the horrible, it poses no threat to us at the present.
Alright, keep going.
Just give me a moment to focus. I will try to channel my visions and feelings to you as clearly as possible. Darren, my boy! What's going on? Noto's muscular shoulders begin to shake. The vision he's channeling does not change, but you feel something enormous and chilling silently infiltrate the reality around you. The presence of this nameless being becomes almost palpable. Some alien entity is talking to him. Hurry up, old cleric, stop him now. Do you really want to see what happens when... Save me. Can you save me? The presence thickens into something more tangible. The entity is silent, but you feel your blood pulsing through your temples. Each beat brings something new, or rather, a new notion. Help brings a feeling of relief and safety. Exchange makes the pulse stronger, more demanding. Gate and secret immediately after. The image become heavier, almost visible. Secret, keep the secret. Otherwise, death, 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 death. The gruesome images whirl through your mind, filling with pain and fear, and then it starts again. Help, exchange, secret, death. Darren, wait! The thing you're about to let loose is even worse than these demons! Demons! Saints! I'm so fed up with all of you! Burn! What a misfortune. No, what a disaster. Everything is far worse than I imagined.
What happened? What was that?
Damn it, my thoughts are astray. I will try to explain everything I can in full detail. Many things are capable of performing most extraordinary feats. Good or bad, when a deadly threat looms over them. 10 years ago, the Count found himself cornered in the very sense of the word, and he allowed some alien entity to intercede for him. It frightens me that all of my experience as an Inquisitor is completely useless on this case. It does not resemble anything I've heard or read about. This entity, I think we'll call it the Other, possesses uncanny power. It's capable of instantly killing 3 greater demons, a mighty cleric, and a host of other mortals. You saw everything yourself. What's worse is that this deity, the Other, is still here. I don't know what exactly this creature is, but I do know what it did to the Count. It turned him into a living gateway. The Other is not inside the Count's body. It is not directly controlling his mind. That is why there's no obvious signs of possession. But it is
looking through his eyes. It treats him like a window into our world, and it can instantly step through it to wreak havoc whenever it desires. Does Darren know anything about this? Yes, of course he does. Did you hear what the other tried to convey to us? Help in exchange for a secret. Death. Death to those who know the truth. Wants to have an opportunity to use the Count as a gateway without anyone knowing. This is what made Darren deny that he remembered anything about the conclusion of the events at Heaven's Age. What does the other want?
This is the strangest thing about it all. It came to this world about 10 years ago, and it's still here, right? All this time, it's been watching us through the eyes of the Count. Had it, for instance, wanted to kill Her Majesty the Queen, it could have had plenty of opportunities to do so. The Count can get close to practically every influential figure in Mendev, but the other refuses to act. Or its interests lie entirely in some other sphere.
Then the other killed everyone then. The disease didn't kill them.
Not everyone, just Nistran and his paladins, and a few remaining guests. Damn it. I know that this was the work of a mysterious omnipotent deity, but still it stinks. I was here 10 years ago, and I didn't check everything personally. Those who did failed to sense something was wrong.
Alright. We have to do something about this, other.
Yes. Now I understand Father Nestrin perfectly. I must make a crucial decision despite the death of information. Commander, first and foremost, I must apologize to you. Second, I must ask you to keep it secret.
What are you sorry for?
I apologize for dragging you into this mess. You see, the Other, an entity of immense power, stated very clearly that they would kill anyone that found out about the truth. Anyone who knows about the Count is actually a living gateway. I suppose the secret is currently known to 3 people in Glorian. You, me, and the Count Darien. And that means...
Why should I keep it a secret?
As soon as the Count finds out we know his secret, the Other will understand it as well. We do not know what exactly is the scope of its power, but we do know it will dispose of anyone who might reveal its existence. I've made a decision. I will not tell anybody about the discovery we've just made, not even the Queen or my superiors. Instead, I will immediately go to Neurotism and sift through the archives of the Inquisition. We will find out exactly what we're dealing with, and how it can possibly be defeated. I may also make some cautious inquiries in other places, including Absalom. Still, I will not reveal the truth that I have found, at least till I have more reliable information. I am asking you to do the same. Specifically, do not say a single word about our investigation to the Count himself.
So you want me to lead the crusade while carrying a bomb that might explode at any moment?
I'm afraid you won't be able to hide from the consequences when that bomb does explode. It's up to you to decide, though.
And what are we going to do with Darren himself?
You know what?
Fine. I'll keep your secret.
You made the right choice. I recommend that you go back to the guests and spend the rest of the evening as you please. Anything else might raise suspicion. I must move immediately in search of the knowledge we will need so desperately. Farewell, Commander. May the light of Iomade guide your path. And Little Hawkblade will try to keep that path as triumphant and clear of any unwanted guests.
Well, shit. I've got to deal with Cthulhu now. Do it for Darren. Do it for all of Darren's money.
I don't know if my opinion matters to you at all, but you were the best guest I could have wished for.
It won't be so hard doing it for Darren.
I shouldn't have drunk so much. If the demons suddenly turn up, it'll be lots of fun, either for me or for them. Are we leaving already? Yeah? No? I wouldn't mind staying for a little while longer.
Hey, Nenio, how are you doing?
This is a common opinion that any party like the one must inevitably end with a fight. If you're trying to encourage me to check this hypothesis personally, then I'd rather observe it from far.
Don't say that! Come on, Nenio! Put him off!
Sucks Nino in the face.
You horse. I know it's been you this whole time, horse. I know it.
I'm calling it right now, the horse is actually just an Aeon. That or it's secretly a Baelor. Alright. Before we let the main campaign plot stuff happen, let's all take a break. Hello, I'm back. Alright, time to advance the plot. I have successfully advanced the plot. That was easy. Plot advanced. Commander, are you alright? Oh, praise Desna. We're in trouble. The camp's under attack. Fools. This is no war camp. This is a garden party. I warned them to watch for the sky.
Ah, what the fuck's going on?
Let's complete this. The camp's on fire. Winged beasts are attacking from the sky, trying to snatch our people away. We need them out of the fence, quickly.
Who's attacking us?
I don't know. I can't see anything in the dark. All I can say is, they're attacking us from the sky, not charging at us from the ground. I got a closer look at them. I don't think they're demons, more like flying statues. At least their skin is like stone. Regular weapons are all but useless.
Gargoyles again. Alright? Dwarves! Oh shit. Oh yeah, that's really bad. Oh! Look at that bozo, just... oh boy, there's more people.
That gargoyle just straight up disappeared. The jank on this game is really something.
Did you see that?
Yoink.
Yoink. Yoink. Yoink. Commander! Commander! What's going on? Save me!
Why do you have vials of alchemist fire on your belt?
But... where? Ah! Gargoyles!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Beebist.
Why is there a crooked paw in this box? Was somebody making monkey paw wishes? Who's responsible for this? Ah, there goes horse. There goes another horse. There's Kabita, standing next to this conspicuously dead body.
Commander, is that you? Finally, get your forces under control. They'll be massacred like sheep in a slaughterhouse.
Alright, fine.
What happened to this soldier? The same thing that happened to the rest of your troops if you don't hurry.
Alright, let's move.
Let's go. If these monsters thought we'd be easy pickings, they're in for a disappointment. We're finished. Dead.
Hey, buddy. Limp over here. I got the healing potions and stuff. Oh, okay, you'll just go to the door then. Fine.
Save the last one for me.
You won't survive me.
The world in crimson.
Bonk. Did it start to get redder? Whew. Shit your pants over there? Come on, don't chicken on us now. This is how we deal with them.
Hey, hold up on this hit. Steal yourselves. Are you crusaders or cowards?
The commander! The commander is here! We can fight. Let's stand up to those beasts. For the commander! For the queen! For Mendev!
Alright, let's go, Sila. We got some people to whelp.
Alright, commander. They'll be sorry they ever came here.
This war.
Alright, get Sila on horse.
Lead on.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing a guy like me really deserves.
Now tuck your tails and run. Fend off these beasts.
Chop off their wings.
I'll be damned. Don't we have enough Ogrons running around all the land? Now we got them pouring out of the skies as well.
They didn't try to carry you off?
They tried once. It cracked me up a fair bit. It was so funny. They won't be trying again.
Alright, to arms.
When did you get those buffs?
Rely on me.
Unable to identify help. We will never know. Won't give up. In the name of Iomade, I won't give up. Erebeth! We're here. Hold on, we're coming. Oh, no, you won't. Young, healthy, strong. This one will be tasty. What a fine ghoul you will make. Oh, there's the one she was talking about. So you're supposed to be my equal. You're just the same as your toys. Weak, fragile, tasty.
And who are you supposed to be, weirdo?
Who am I? I am Nulkaneth, the favorite child of the great Cabriri. My name will be your undoing. Your life end draws near. And I'm not even going to ask your names. Even you. You are food and toys.
Hey, let her go or I'll rip your wings off.
Are you threatening me? You mortal? I am the stuff of your nightmares. Roll on the ground and shudder. Come on, I said shudder. Shudder.
Toys? What toys?
You're playing with your toy soldiers, making your little troops march here and there and sing their songs, but that's boring! My ghouls are much better. Come see what your little soldiers will become when I've had my fun.
Wait, who's the she you're talking about?
Oh, you don't know! You know nothing. That's why you're so brave, because you're so stupid. Got no powers by accident. Can't understand anything. And now you're trying to act all brave for me. Perhaps you'll be unlucky enough to meet her. But I'll destroy you before that happens. Maybe I'll give her your skull.
What do you mean I'm your equal? We're not equals. I'm far better than you'll ever be.
Not equal. I earned my power. The great ones gave it to me. Yours is an accident. I will suck it out of you along with your life. It will be tasty. But later. First, I take your toys.
Not if I crush your head first!
I don't think so. No. A fortress on the mountains, where the mortals once prayed to their little gods. Lost Chapel. It's my nest now. Come see what happens to your soldiers when I play with them. Maybe you'll become one of my toys too.
Commander, convene an urgent council.
Oh no, they kidnapped the lesbians! The lesbians! They have been kidnapped. I'm certain Lyra is very distressed about this fact.
A bright future awaits us.
Alright, Anavia. Your bestie boo is gone. What are we doing? What's this fortress that scum was talking about? Where is it? Here, last chapel. Our scouts report there was trouble brewing here, but this...
Who did the monsters carry off?
Yareth and 24 soldiers. Both recruits and veterans. Our squad was taken too. We're all that's left. One of your companions, a tiefling, Wolchef, I think? I saw him running from the camp, but there were no monsters chasing him. I don't want to badmouth anyone, but I think he just disappeared on his own free will. I'm very sorry. They also took the female knight of the small order who joined us after the crusade began. She always steered clear to me. I don't know why.
What monster took Erebeth?
I'm not sure, but judging of your description, it sounded like a Nabasu. They're demons, sort of like bats. They can suck the life out of people and turn them into ghouls. Our scouts reported ghouls were wandering around the chapel. Now we know where they all came from. One more thing. The name he gave, Kabiri, that's a demon lord. Patron of ghouls. They say they were the first mortals to eat flesh of their own kin. After his atrocity, he died in agony and was reborn in the abyss, becoming the first ghoul. We can hope that only means that Kabiri was the patron of the demon who came to us. But that might mean other demon lords had joined the Demon Alliance and are sending his troops here.
Argus? Where were you? I didn't see you anywhere.
Don't tell me you suspect me of worshipping demons. I'm one of you. I'll swear on any kind of deity or symbol. Or all of them in a stack. Some people. You do everything for them and they pillory you. Shut your trap. No one accused you of anything. You've been asked a question. Now answer it. No one saw me, neither friend nor foe. I drank an invisibility potion and hid under a cot. What was I supposed to do? I'm no fighter or wizard. If I stayed in plain sight, I'd be on the missing list right now.
Alright, let's depart to the chapel and save our assets.
Demons won't fester for long. The place is too tough for them. Let's not keep our friends waiting, or enemies. Uphill again, through the mud, no road. Well, I do hope these demons will be entertaining enough to make up for the inconvenience. Is everyone ready? Commander, we don't have much time. While we stand around here, our friends are being eaten alive. I'll run ahead and scout the area. Don't sit around here. Come after me quickly. Meet at the foot of the mountain. Isn't that something? So, they come from the sky, the monsters, they grab you, they take you back to the sky. What do we do now? How can we fight someone like that?
I tell you how, with money. Show me what you got. Stuff. And deal.
Let's give Woolbreak the better cloak. Let's give Lan a cloak. I can't believe Lan didn't have a cloak this entire time. Alright, time to go cause trouble. There. That's where they took them. Looks like the monsters are having a feast. We've got some survivors, they escaped somehow. But they'll never make it away from those gargoyles. It reminds me, look who I met here. She was just standing there blinking, as if she knew someone would come from her. What? Ah, yes. It must be admitted that gargoyles' bourne flight is effective and uncomfortable. By the way, did you know that gargoyles can be tickled by scratching their heels? Nanio plucks a thorny burr from her hair. I'll wait here. Send me the ones you can save from the monsters. I'll care for the wounded when I get here. Do you have extra healing wands? I need a healing wand too. I could show you some wands. Took care for the wounded. But we might not have enough to heal all of his shoulders. Are you sure you want to spend this magic at the party? No. Heal the other guys. I spent money on these chumps. I want them to live. Here's hoping we manage to save some. Light? Let's go. Save everyone you can. Please. Won't you be at risk here? Don't worry about me. I've learned how to hide from monsters since I was 5 years old. If I don't want to be seen, I won't be. I Omade watch over you. Doesn't I go with you? Alright. Our wizard has wizard back.
Endure this.
Hang on, do you have your claws out? Get your claws out. Is that you, little girl? Say something kind for me. Almost. And here, our blessed little beggar. I was just beginning to think I'd never set eyes on that grubby little face again. It seems that fate truly does watch over the mad. I don't know what fate is, but my grandma watches over me. And my crow. Yes, of course. Fate, grandmother, and crow. Wait, no! No, you won't die. Look! I still have spells. You won't have to die here. No! I'm finished. It bit me. Pestilence is in the wound. I feel it. Soon I'll be like them. Run away before it's too late! I think the old fellow was right. You or I could heal an ordinary wound, but we can't stand a little chance against a ghoul bite. Come along, Ember. The longer we stand around in the open like this, the more likely we are to end up at back of the gargoyle's clutches. No! Please, don't give up. I'll carry you. You can't die. Your granddaughter's waiting for you at home. Granddaughter. Yes. You remind me of her. Boisterous little thing. But you can't lift me. No, I can't be helped. Death comes for us all, little girl. May we at peace with it, and you should too.
Yes.
Look, it's the commander. She can definitely help you.
Ember, how'd you manage to get out?
They wanted to make me stop moving like the others, but they couldn't. It just didn't work on me. The claws froze everyone else like statues, and I ran away.
Aaron, how did you get away?
What? Oh! There's a well further up. It serves as the entrance to a small cave where the gargoyles stashed their treasure. They obviously took me for the same. The flattery. They obviously thought I wouldn't be able to get out on my own, so they left me there. But I did get out, though. And they paid dearly for it. I've got scratches and dirt all over me. And when I say treasure, I don't mean anything truly valuable. There's nothing down there worth your attention.
Oh yeah? Treasure is treasure. I'ma take a look. What's inside the chapel?
It's very scary there.
Everyone's getting killed and turned into ghouls. The people are always screaming, and the wind demon is always laughing.
Are you alive? You get to the foot of the hill, and Nivea will heal you.
I told you so. You don't have to die. Not here. Not today. And what should I do? I can help you fight these monsters. Perhaps there'll be more help down there with Nivea.
I have the same question. You know, I've heard at least 1,000 stories about the horrors of war with demons and the nightmares of the world. I was raised on them, surrounded by them, and I lived through some of them myself, but none of them prepared me for what happened here. I can't imagine how much wine is going to take to banish my memories from when I found myself alone by monsters. And that is why I very much want to go with you to see the monsters quake with fear. It's only fair.
Alright, come with me, both of you.
Sure.
Get rid of Camilla.
And, let's see here. We'll take Ember. Just a bunch of martial characters and spellcasters.
This war must end.
What could possibly go wrong?
I won't let you hurt my friends.
No, mine! No, it's a mine! Where's the gold tooth? Give me.
I will fight.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Surrender or else.
Jaeger salutes you, covered in blood. This time those winged beasts won't defeat us. We escaped, ready to chop them to bits. Ready, are we? Speak for yourself. Gods, why did I even go on this crusade? I could have stayed home, pecked mushrooms, milked my goat.
Is Rigel still alive?
Yes, he's here somewhere. He managed to help out a few of your recruits to escape, and he's already made a decent fighting squad out of them.
How did you get out?
They didn't even get a chance to take us prisoner. It's too dangerous to fight gargoyles while carrying you in midair, and once they land, they become vulnerable. We escaped the claws over the slope and took our weapons from the fall. Lo and behold, Resolute Orange's fighters are back and ready to serve.
Any prisoners left?
Yes, there's many. We retreated to regroup, hoping for reinforcements, and you proved us right.
See, not everyone here boasts your fighting spirit. Yellow-bellied snot-noses.
They've never seen a real fight. If it wasn't for us, they all scatter the gargoyles and pick them off one by one. Hell Knight's executors just cover the spot. Serves as an example to the rest.
Knights are big talkers, alright. There's nothing you don't know and nothing you're good at.
The recruits exchange hesitant smiles before breaking into good-natured laughter.
Alright. Retreat to the edge of the hill. Find the Navy and wait for my return. I'm going to clash some heads.
Affirmative. Here, get down here quickly. I won't hold them for long. Take the wounded away. I'll hold them. Wake up! Wake up, please! Wake up, Bliss! Bliss! Did you know her? No, not her. We were brought here together. I admit even I was caught off guard when the gargoyles grabbed me and dragged me off. The crews must have been terrified. She did well, though. As soon as the monsters were at the lid, she twisted out of the claws and helped us all escape. The shield. Prayed my eyes deceived me in the darkness. Now there's no doubt. Marigold, this is my brother's shield. He kept it as a relic from our church for centuries. We used to gaze upon it as children, imagining adventures of its previous owners. When Trevor went to the crusade, he took the shield with him. Who are you? Where did you get this from? And the name is Shell, and why didn't we get to talk when you were still alive?
Maybe her squad mates or her commander will be able to tell us something.
Yes. Yes, they must know something. When we're finished this cursed chapel, please ask the Hell Knight commander about this woman. It's unlikely they'll talk freely about me, but now... For now, whoever you are, thank you. To arms!
Alright, to the front of the head.
Very well. I'm afraid that many will need healing.
Help! Somebody, help!
A wounded Laura is lying blunt life as mutated bots crying for help. It's hard for her to shout. Her cheeks are torn, and her teeth are showing through the wound. After noticing you, she doesn't stop screaming, but nods her head suddenly at the blood is next to an ambush. Prepared to attack the ghouls while pretending corpses.
Hey, ghoulies. I see you. I see you, bozos.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
Stop whining. Raise your weapons and ready for defenses. You're wounded. Hold your torches up. Did the Queen send us soldiers? It's more like a swimming circle.
Commander, ready to report. We've organized an escape. There are no fewer than 36 gargoyles and ghouls in that fortress. We lack sufficient forces for this confrontation, so we withdrew.
Gargoyles and ghouls. Why do you think they stick together? Could it be that their names sound similar? Maybe if a ghoul bit into gargoyle, would it turn into a gargoyle?
What an amazing hypothesis. Such an unexpected explanation. Such exceptional logic. My esteemed colleague, you are most assuredly a gifted scientific mind. You must conduct an experiment to prove or disprove your opinion. Look, a Hell Knight stooping to help his allies. I never thought I'd be glad to see your face, Regil. I always will preserve the lives of allied forces. If your thoughts in terms of efficiency and achieving goals, every fighter in this war against the demons, you'd be far less surprised at my actions.
How'd you get away?
Gargoyles are used to dealing with weak and poorly trained fighters. Civilians, nearly enough. During our first battle with them, we weren't at our best. But while they grew confident in their victory, we studied their habits. They become quite vulnerable when they're preparing to land. It's a simple matter of freeing yourself from the claws. The rest is a question of skill.
Jeez, you just have no luck with gargoyles, do you, Regil?
It's not about my luck, Commander. These gargoyles seem to know precisely in which tents to find the target in. And another thing, you recall the fire at camp. Gargoyles don't have any incendiary weapons. The flames were what guided them to us. I don't know what Commander Tearblade and their celebrated wash are getting paid for. It's clear as day that there is a spy in your camp.
Well, yeah, we already established that with the Vescovores. So, what's going on in the chapel?
It's a slaughterhouse. Even I almost threw up. That demon, you'll see, is just killing and eating his victims isn't enough for him. He's inventive.
Send your fighters to the foot of the hill. The survivors are gathered there.
Consider it done. Am I to retreat or come with you?
You come with me. I'll need all the allies I can to take up the nest.
Affirmative, Commander.
Raise the dexterity.
Oh no! They're throwing people off cliffs and they're clipping through the ground.
I'm sure they mean us no harm. Mind over muscle. Too late for apologies. I'll remove this obstacle.
Narita, do not leave me here in the darkness. Deliver me from evil.
I used to pray to that fool too. But what's the point? Things got much better after I renounced her. Remember how many years we've been friends? Should have really let religion come between us. This army is more fun than the Crusaders. Come on, friend. Renounce her. Come with us. All our friends are already here. Renounce her, or we'll devour you.
I will not fear evil, for you are the ones with me, Iomade. We will win. We will live to see another dawn.
Oh, who's that guy? Give him a raise.
Into the fray!
Bad guys. Let's wait for the prayer to end, and then we'll start bashing some heads. Alright. Head bashing time. It is so obvious that there are bad guys all over here, so you know what we do? Cast Fireball. Get all of them.
And we only got one of them. That's
Such malarkey. Obviously, what we need to do then is just shoot that one guy with something that will get him angry, and then have Nanio fireball him. I have just the thing.
Hey, loser!
You stink!
Let's have some fun.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
You missed! How could you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you!
Out of my sight.
Retreat is not an option.
Oh, there's... All of a sudden, a metric ton more ghouls.
Ow!
Aaron, I think you might have to get into the thing of it, and then do this. Oh, out the bed.
Kneel before me.
Stop trying to explode my bones! I'll explode your bones! How about that?
This one's mine!
Alright, we can probably just auto-fight the rest of them.
I will see to your demise!
Yep, easy enough. Why am I fatigued? Why am I exhausted?
Future awaits us.
Alright, okay, can't get rid of that. Not yet, anyway. Oh,
I will help where I can.
there we go. Problem solved.
Together, we stand.
Just a little.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
The visage of the duel before you. You can barely recognize the honorable Visionaire Ramulus. You're a regimental cleric. His fuzzy gray beard has gone along with the other hair, and his once lively face has gone gaunt and livid. The skull of the old cleric is cracked open, and with the larvae wriggles inside. They seem not to bother him at all. Heretics, dirty slaves of false gods. Renounce your idols, bow down before him who gnaws or perish, and be sacrifices upon his altar. No, never! Holy Iomade, hear me now! I will gladly die before I renounce you. That can be arranged. A sacrifice! Well, who will be the first to taste flesh? Who will be the first to take Capriri's communion? I will! I renounce Saturday. Hail Cabrili. I'll do everything you say. Cowardice, treachery. This is what happens when an army lacks discipline. I beg to differ, Paralictor. I believe your order's training is underpinned by the belief that soldiers should fear his commander more than any enemy. But I ask you, what hideous specimen must have had an officer to ensure your rank and file fear them more something like this, for instance? Even you are less horrifying than a walking corpse with worms wriggling around its cracked skull. You are wrong, Count. You only think I am less horrifying because you have never been trained by me. If you like, I can arrange a session for you. I am open to experiencing life in its variety, but this I prefer to cleave my ignorance.
Anyone who renounces the Crusades will die here and now.
Despair falls from the shoulder's bloody face, displaced by a green resolution. One of them whispers a prayer, it bays the desecrated surface. Yeah, tried to shriek with undying force. By the light of the sword, praise the inheritor.
Crusading isn't that boring after all.
And there's a trap. There's always a trap.
No glory without risk.
Surrender or else.
Bishop, why are you so far back there? Come over here.
You missed, you losers.
Precision and grace.
The light take you.
Retreat is not an option.
The queen grants her with a nod. She She closely examines her sword, her lips are pursed, and her eyes burning with rage. This church, I knew it well, and in its days of grandeur. I remember the voices of 100 warriors soaring through the vaults in a common prayer. I remember the holiness of the rector, the weight of his hand upon my forehead when he blessed me before battle. On this very spot I stood with 3 friends who would not live to see this day. To see this den of depravity of those demons have turned it into. It's almost more than I can bear. The simple armor deceived me, but I know that voice anywhere. What? Not now.
We don't have time for that. We should keep going.
Well, off we must go. I'll get the soldiers to safety. We can stay clear of the area, Commander.
It went splendidly.
Alright, time to see if my trickery is up to snuff. It is! Although I got a nat 20, so... Although, DC was, only 15, so... God, that 30% really has a hell of a rating, don't it? We'll worry about that later. These ghouls have been maimed even more brutally than the others. Bulky lenses are strewn over their eyes, and various tools from scissors to drills are attached to their fingers. Their bodies are pin cushions with long rusty needles, threads still in them. They're plied with work to bond up soldier, still alive but no strength to even moan from the unbearable pain. You won't need this hair. Ghouls don't have any. It all fall out anyway. Yours is good though. Nice and long. We'll make thread out of it. Hair makes good thread. Maybe we'll use it to sew something into you. Too bad paladins can't become like us. The light they have burns away our gift too quickly. I used to have a good paladin friend when I was alive. We both got bitten. I transformed, but he just stayed the way he was. I had to gobble him up. That was too bad. If he hadn't believed in the little goddess, he'd still be having fun right now.
Living like to swing their swords. But when you're one of us, you'll forget all about those silly little weapons and handles. But they're killing the enemy with their hands. Sink their fingers into the meat. Let the smell out. Feel the warm blood spring. This is what happiness is.
Terrible things were done to these ghouls. Now they show gentle care to the prisoners, in words and deeds, just like good knights.
Ha! Quite the razor tongue you have there. You should write political sketches for the paper.
What do you mean? Did I say something wrong? Sorry, please, I didn't mean to. I just talk about what I see.
Quite right, my dear. Quite right.
Ah, new materials, even better than the old stuff.
Let you hurt my friends.
Well, no saving those guys now, I guess.
I'll dissect your cadaver.
If only Woljif were here. Woljif, who is good at stealth. Woljif. Did you have to walk over the trap, Warrigal?
Rely on me.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Well, now that we know you're the only one capable of sneaking, Rachel, have a guidance. Don't eat me, please. I don't want that.
Did you hear? He doesn't want it. Well, all right, we'll let him go. Dinner's canceled. Let's go home.
What if we really don't eat you? No one would touch you. You have my word. But first, you'll have to do something
Eat some of my meat. Eat it, eat it, eat it all, and we'll let you go. But if you spit any out, we'll rip you to pieces.
The soldier looks the terror on the face of half-eaten meat from in front of the face and foams on the tombstone. The ghouls laugh hysterically. Are you familiar with the phrase, you are what you eat? It's drivel concocted by the medical establishment to make people spend less money on delicious foods and more on doctor's visits. But on this occasion, the adage is perfectly true. You may be interested to know that the disease that affects and transforms a human to a ghoul is not been thoroughly researched. There. I hope the favor is seen quickly. And we failed the stealth check again. We are just bad at our job.
Do not waver.
You are nothing before me.
A success worthy of praise.
Anything over here?
Ugh, the waiting's never fun.
Oh, found the lesbians! Oh, I am there. Deliver us. Deliver us from the darkness by your hand. Commander Terrorblade, I don't want to die. You won't die, soldier. You won't die. But come for us. The commander is on her way. Pray with me. Come on. Holy Iomade, don't leave us. Don't leave. Come on. Can you hear me? Come on. Speak, speak. I'm hungry.
Mind over muscle.
Commander, you came. And this is the commander of the Knightly Order? What a pathetic sight.
She's hurting. Probably worse than I was when I was in the fire. I'll hear you, Erebeth, but you'll have many scars. Maybe not on your body, but you'll have some.
Cursing, Sealer rushes to help Erebeth.
Hey, well, eyes further ahead. You see anything?
It's not in vain. The fallen paladin of Dresden. He's there with his demoness. It's a trap. Please be careful.
Can you walk? And your wife's at the edge of the foot of the hill. Go to her.
Yes, I'll go there. Thank you, Commander. Suppose now that we got all the guys, we can go see what's down here. Door. Loot. Loot. Doors open. Now with 90% less traps. Or 100%. Nope, 90%. There's a golem there.
No time for debates.
Well, that was easy. We'll take the 50-50 chance. Nope, I guess we'll not take the 50-50 chance.
rules are made to be broken.
So much for guidance. Those 50-50 chances are a hell of a chance, isn't it? I tell you, the dice roller is rigged. I've had multiple nat ones in a row. I've had 3 nat ones in a row, but never once have I gotten more than 2 nat 20s in back-to-back. Never. Dice roller in this game is rigged. Zacharias, towards eternity. I got too much stuff now. Well, because I picked up all those dish dang deedly darn books. Oh, hello. I can't believe I didn't give you that earlier. Oh. Who's this? An undead man dressed in the style popular among the Mandevian Crusaders 100 years ago. Though long decayed, his expressive adornments indicate a high status. His clean and functional cut of his suit theses its wearers in the military profession. The undead man sizes you up with a lordly glance. Greetings, Crusaders. You have the honor of meeting Zacharias the Lich, the last warden of the newfound sanctuary and master of this place. I sensed you as soon as you stepped through the gates of my stronghold. There is something in your bag that belongs to me. Give me my wand, and as my oath dictates, I shall give you a gift. What's this? Zacharias, the unholy walking corpse? The legendary hero, righteous of the righteous? The man who 6 of my acquaintances from the most pious noble families were named. Oh, I cannot wait to tell everyone about this. Who should I write to first? The right noble Baron Zacharias or the Reverend Abbess Zacharia? A lich. An actual lich. This isn't a laughing matter. We might not get out of here alive. The dark energy coming from the lich draws a response from inside you. It's a surge of power, similar to what you first felt in Bang Cave. Suppressed and overwhelms all other feelings, and fills you with a newfound sensation. You lose control of your own body for a moment, as your hands, as if your own, delve into the bag and take out Zacharias' wand. You would swear that it trembles with impatience, like a dog too long away from his besotted monster. Ha! You made yourself a lich while demanding everyone review you as a whole hero? What a marvelous trick! You have my respect. I could kill you right now for your impudence. But you will play a different role in my plan. Will you give me the wand, or will you continue to waste my time? What exactly is it you want from me? Give me the wand, and humbly beg me for my help, and I shall not deny it. If you show yourself a worthy crusader, I shall prepare a ritual that will turn you into a lich. You will become an immortal being, and all shall bow before you. You won't even have to devote your short life to preparing for this great event. By the time I am finished preparing for the ritual, you won't even have aged a year, and I shall be free from my magic oath, and may finally leave this place. And then you and I shall never meet again. The source does not inspire confidence, but its proposition is an intriguing one. A lich for a crusade commander? If this comes to pass, I insist on being in Cousin Galfrey's presence when she hears the news. Of course, Wargold, it's entirely your choice, but you cannot possibly want to look like that. Don't listen to him. No matter what he's got and promises he'll make, you'll be turned into an undead. And it's not just shedding some unwanted flesh and bone. It's a spell that'll end any and all humanity you currently possess. It's evil. Too bad I didn't get such an offer. Girl, you must say yes, and I will record the metamorphosis happening to you in the encyclopedia. Do it, if not for yourself, for science. I got some questions about your proposition. Questions? Give me my wand, or I'll take it from you as apprentice. Prove that you're a worthy crusader, and I will conduct the ritual that will make you a lich. The oaths binding me will finally fall and will disappear from each other's lives forever. What could possibly be more unclear about this? Why are you offering the power to me? Do not flatter yourself. Fate has decided this, not I who is bound by the magic oaths. Only by fulfilling them will I be able to leave this pathetic place. When I was a foolish and taken with the Crusaders' ideals, I made a mistake. I fear that becoming a lich might change me. I fear that becoming a villain. And so I bound myself with a magic oath, which stopped me from leaving this place until a worthy Crusader comes to return the wand and seek my aid. I dispatched my apprentice, Teldon, to spread the word of my final wishes, and so began to wait for the Crusaders who would appear and accept my knowledge. But days have passed, and then came new understanding. What a magnificent idiot I had been! I had bound myself to a pointless oath, never thinking of the consequences. But now you are here, and the oath is about to be fulfilled. I shall wait no longer. Enough priceless time has been lost. What? How am I supposed to word that? Prove I'm a worthy crusader. I now know that the crusades are utter folly, but when I was alive, I believed in these foolish ideals, and included them as a mandatory condition for fulfilling my oath. You will have to prove your actions that the crusade is important to you. Here is some advice. I value wisdom and focus, and a wise and focused mind can see that the Crusades will lose the demons as long as they draw breath. The Crusaders' problems is that they can be killed. The dead cannot. The undead know no fear. They do not betray you. They suffer no wounds. They require no provisions. More importantly, even a pathetic and feeble mortal can make a formidable undead soldier. A few thousand deaths is a small price to pay for victory. Everyone dies, no matter what decision you make. The question is, will it place victory over the world wound above your very own dubious ethics? If so, then I shall call you my worthiest crusader, and the demons will learn fear when they see an army of undead warriors led by a powerful lich. Alright, I got it. I hope you realize what a generous offer I made you. Sir Lich, may I offer myself as a specimen to be transformed into a lich? It's the only way I can experience and importantly record the sensations of this magnificent process. You must see me as a colleague. We are both devotees of science. You are not the bearer of my wand. I have no interest in you. Take time to think about it. Your name will be memorialized in my encyclopedia after all. No. I didn't even ask what the encyclopedia was. It will gather all the knowledge in existence from across Galarian, without any division into black and white, just dry, exhaustive facts. It'll be a great book to determine the direction of advancements for science towards a happy future. When you become a lich, get rid of her, or you'll lose the main advantage of undeath. Silence. Alright, here's your wand. What do you think you're doing? So common sense wins out. How commendable. Otherwise, I should have killed you. But I have other plans for you. Accept this, my gift. We met under different circumstances. I never even considered sharing my power, but my oath obliges me. I, Zacchaeus, will hereby fulfill my vow. A worthy crusader has come and returned my wand to me. Now I may leave this prison, and you shall become my apprentice.
For my first order as your master, you must truly show yourself a worthy crusader, or my oath will not be fulfilled, and I'm merely wasting my time. Meanwhile, I shall begin my work. I shall reach the very depths of your soul and alter it, readying it for eternity. You will not regret this path we have crossed. Up there you will find the master of the fortress. Nullakith is expecting you. The demon is so witless he doesn't even suspect I'm here. But he is strong and tiresome. It is high time someone disposed of him. I shall assist you in this. Although my own brothers in arms are long dead, their hatred for demons is far stronger than death. They will help you kill Nulkaneth. Are you prepared to command the last defenders of the Lost Chapel and purge the fortress of demon filth? Absolutely. Then do not linger. I shall go to my laboratory and contemplate your future. Farewell. Be ready when next we meet.
Well, we got a lich on our side. Nice. And we got an imp.
Speak with your actions, not your words.
Hey, Regil. Regil, you want an imp? Trickery and stealth checks. Oh, I should have picked this up before! Oh. Well, Regil.
Your orders, Commander.
Have an imp.
I found something.
Actually, wait, give me the imp.
I want the imp. Name the imp Michael. You're referencing something I don't remember, and that's not fair. Oh, that bro is way less intimidating his in-game model than his portrait. You mean Regil? Yeah. It does look kind of silly. But hey, we can only do so much. Oh, there's ghosts. There's a ghost. Oh, like Zoinks, gang. There's a ghost.
Not an option.
I'm alive. Somehow. Hey, scroll of heal. That's going to be very valuable.
You are my favorite aide.
Nice sounding. Just referencing the Lost Mine of Pandel or Hardcore. Huh, I see. Haven't gotten to any imps yet. Then again, I've only watched like the first 2 episodes so far. Need to watch more. I need to watch more Iover stuff.
What's that there?
Oh look, the game thinks it's so clever. It's fun. It looks fun. It's just the problem is that I've been a bit of a rut recently. And normally when I listen to like D&D podcasts, it's usually when I'm drawing. And guess what I haven't been doing? Guess what I really should be doing? Big oof. Very. Alright, time to go one per demon in the face! Good. Opening the door doesn't immediately kill me. Not yet, anyway. Give it a moment. Oh.
Hop two.
Alright. Time to cast my buffs before I go in there, it seems. Alright.
Rules are made to be broken.
Adayana. 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 Adayana.
Oh, there goes the negative levels, surprisingly quickly.
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
Alright, let's be quick about this before we lose our buffs.
Hop two, keep it up! Well, how do you like my soldiers? Oh, so much prettier than yours, aren't they? And my games, so much more fun!
The disgrace. Our camp was ravaged by an overgrown child with wings.
Darling, look who's here. It's the commander, come to return what she stole from you. It should have been you in command of this army. And these powers, they should have been yours. Oh, darling, why so sad? Oh, please, sweetheart, say something. When you're like this, it makes me sad too. You don't want me to be sad, do you? Come on, smile. I did everything you wanted, even better than you wanted. The fools who humiliated you got what they deserved. Can you hear them scream? And now their commander will be torn to pieces along with them. Oh, it's sure to be a fine show. Just for the two of us. And we have the best seats in the house.
This is too much. They deserve death, and what happened in Canabris was fair punishment. But this depraved torture. Order your creature to finish them off, and we'll be done here.
Sweetie, don't tell me what to do. We were too soft on them, I think. Just remember the way they humiliated you. And for what? For your part in a heroic feat? And now they would take Dresden from you? Each of them deserves 100 deaths. The only thing unfair about this is that we can kill them only once. There now. Don't pout. Kiss me, my love, and let's enjoy the spectacle.
A tongue resembling a fat crimson slug crawls out of Monago's mouth and reaches his Taunt's face. The dwarf turns away, and it even tongue leaving a moist trace of slime on his cheek.
Hey! Hey! What are you looking at? Look at me! I'm right here! Do I need for you to notice me? I can do it, you know.
Sorry about that. Anyway.
Hey, I told you, Matt. I told you not to. In me, you meet your death.
You? Who are you, anyway? Got yourself a little more power than mortals usually have, and now you think you're equal to the gods? If you're equal to anything, it's my breakfast!
Mons looks at you. For a moment, you feel once more that there's no one here besides the two of you. You feel his power, the same power granted to you. You realize that the battle is coming, the likes of which you have not endured before. Your opponent will soon realize the same. You feel his power and his fear. A few moments later, the monster strikes. And we had some Skelly Boys aiding us, as promised. Okay, it's clear we are way out of range, so let's squat up real quick. Alright.
Retreat is not an option.
Let's fuck 'em up, lads!
Kneel before me.
It's unbearable. The roars of Neliketh, the hissing of the ghouls, the moans of the wounded and dying, all this melds into a terrifying cacophony, an agonizing song of a tormented world. This shouldn't be happening. This shouldn't be happening. This shouldn't be happening. It won't happen. Anger, pain, all emotions subside. Not unless triumph power over some of the from you. Now you'll only feel rage. A blind flash illuminates the battlefield, lighting up the ghouls with their bare teeth. Terror flashes across the demon's twisted muzzle, and despair in people's faces is shifting to growing rage. Mythic power time!
This one's mine.
Why did I just skip Darren's turn? Darren, rattle this man's bones.
Minato! Minato! What is this? How could this be? You deceived me, you wretch! You promised I'd become...
How? This shouldn't have. Why? Staunton, what is this? What should we do? I can't do anything with these sores. It's no use. Darling, please do something.
Calm down. I said quiet. First, just get us out of here. Then we'll decide what to do.
Right. Let's fly away quickly.
Rip Bozo.
Well, so this is how it happens. The second time the strange power manifests. Just like in the Grey Garrison. Speaking of power, I doubt I'm the only one who found this demon, let's say, unusual. Stronger than any Nabasu ever described in the Order's bestiaries.
What an unexpected sensation. Like a sip of the finest wine, a soul-sapping caress. The night was difficult, but for that ending, oh, it was worth it.
How pretty. The sun is rising. Something is burning in you too, illuminating everything around you like the sunrise.
I'll be damned. That power again. It's so strange. It doesn't seem like Iomede's intervention. The gods rarely interfere in mortal affairs, and never twice in a row.
That preposterous unscientific power again. Sooner or later, I will research it, categorize, and describe its effects. Or else I'm not Nenio, the greatest scientist on Galarion.
And you see Narcada's face? How unfortunate when your opponent gets a power-up in the middle of a fight.
The rays of the rising sun light up the gruesome battlefield. Once again, they felt the strange surge of power in the woods. Time to loot everything. Hello. False hope. No, it's not two-handed flail. And now I'm encumbered. Wonderful. Let's go with two-weapon fighting mythic. Power attack mythic. Agile. Two-weapon fighting mythic. Spell penetration mythic. Spell penetration mythic. And spell penetration mythic. Wonderful! Alright. Let's dump all the stuff that we don't like. Still over encumbered. Good lord, what did we pick up that's so bloody heavy? And Tails, you have the worst timing ever. We are literally just about to finish. How goes the March for Durzen? We beat up a demon and took its lunch money. Anyway, we'll save and then continue on next time. Where's OBS? Thank you. Alright. Sorry that you came in literally when I was just about to end things, Tails. Very sorry. Very sad. I give you hugs and pats. Anyway, thank you all for, I'm sorry, Tails. I know you wanted to come to the stream. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. And tune in next time. In return, please tell your cats you love them. Hey, Cosmo. Cosmo, hey. Hey. Cosmo. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's Maisie. There's Maisie too. There's a kitty Cosmo. Alright. Kitty Cosmo acquired. The only reason he's letting me hold him and pet him right now is because he's too sleepy to object otherwise. Give him a moment. Here's Kitty Cosmo. Anyway. He's a good Cosmo. Oh, he's a warm kitty. He's nice and warm. He's a nice and warm kitty. Yes, 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 yes. He's a good kitty. He's a good kitty, Cosmo. Oh, oh, he's shifting a bit. The creature stirs. Oh, and there goes Maisie, darting around like a missile. Here's your good kitties. I can't. Oh, that's the reason you didn't get off me before. You were being my headphone cord was draped on you, and you thought, and its power was too much to strain to I was getting something. Anyway, okay. Anyway, I'll see you all next time when we'll finally actually reach Dresden. And we'll get to that later. Bye-bye.